Kia, movement that inspires.
Hello. I saw you move in and I wanted to welcome you to the neighbourhood with some homemade biscuits.
Oh, that's so nice.
And a little tip, Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Oh.
Cookies.
Biscuits.
Got a little nutmeg in there?
Oh, it's my mum's secret recipe.
You can tell me.
It's a secret.
Is it cinnamon?
It's my mum's secret recipe.
Call Geico and see how easy saving on homeowners and condo insurance can be.
I'll come back for the plate.
Surprising your sugar. You're so elegant.
Hey, I'm trying to study.
Our fridge is a portal to Wakanda.
Okay.
One day you might realize going to grandma's doesn't count as vacation. When you decide to go to that amusement,
No.
When you decide to go to Hawaii, aloha. Turns out you're beach people.
I think we're beach people.
Whoa, slow down, boys. We know you love it. And did you know they like ceviche? And best of all, the hotel has babysitters, so you have a date night. Remember those? With Amex, it's never a question of if vacation will actually feel like vacation. It's when.
The God of War dynamic plays out in every parent-child relationship. When that finally clicked for me, I felt truly close to my son for the first time.
I'm 17.
Exactly. So when Atreus shot Kratos with an arrow, it must have hurt. I mean, no one could hurt you like your kids, right? LeBron?
When Bronny said he'd rather play against me than with me. Shot in the heart.
Really?
I think we call that a breakthrough. Now, John, you said you wore your Kratos outfit to the farmer's market. How'd that go?
Incredible. People pointing at me going, no, that's a really great dad.
That's not why they were pointing. You were wearing a buckskin loincloth.
Ella, it's not buck, it's bear. And I get those points all the time.
Does the costume really help?
I don't know. Does the costume really help when you play basketball?
It is a costume. Rated M for mature.
PlayStation.
Great fight back there. Good play by play, possession by possession. Keep grinding it out, man. We're doing great things, man. Just keep making the next play tough play, okay? Stay in the game. Keep fighting. Let's go.
Suns led by 11 coming to the fourth. Bridges in there with Biombo. Hook shot good. Just like that. Starters put back in. They get a quick two.
Play there by Monty Williams with the starters back in. Bridges set the screen and knew they'd get the switch. Paul hits him on the roll, draws the help and dishes to Biombo.
Minnesota is on a 10-0 run until that two inside. Here comes Booker. Bridges intercepted. Picked up by Edwards. Into Johnson. Torn away. In the corner retrieved. Russell blocked by Chris Paul. Picked up by Booker. He'll go the other way and doubled. Cam Johnson, three! Oh, it's a big hit! Cam Johnson, 6 threes tonight. Russell got it. A 2 and a foul.
Cam Johnson with a deep three here from Booker. Knocks that in. And then Russell knocks down the pull-up and the foul trying to root Gobert out going to the rim. So Gobert will go to the free throw line.
Booker, 5 fouls. So Shamet will come in and Booker will sit. Minnesota has the best fourth quarter point differential in the NBA so far, +7. The Timberwolves have won every fourth quarter they've been in this season. They were down by 18. They trailed at the end of 3 by 11. They got to within 2, and with that free throw, they're back to within 4. 15-8 run in the fourth for the Wolves, approaching 7 to play. Paul, Cam Johnson has been unstoppable. Edwards the rebound. He's got 6. Edwards with 21. Shemet defends. Gobert with the screen. Intercepted. Picked off by Bridges. What a pick. He'll fly. He'll float. He'll put it up. Tapped in. Biombo. Foul called inside on McDaniels.
Great defense by Booker in the passing lane, long arms, pushes it on the break, gets fouled on the drive here, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
So here is Mikal Bridges, career high, averaging 15 a game. McDaniels picks up number 5. Bridges tonight with 13 and now 14 points.
Yeah, and just so efficient again. 5 for 8 from the floor, 1 for 2 from 3. Made all 3 of his free throws. I mean, he's not a guy, they don't run plays for him or anything else. He just gets the job done and efficiently at both ends. And what a guy to have on your team. You know he's going to play every night. You know he's going to play both ends. He's going to make so few mistakes that he makes seemingly every shot he takes.
Karl-Anthony Towns tried to set a screen. He just got it from Russell and looks inside for Gobert, who got caught up and could not lunge to get that pass. And a turnover for Minnesota. It's their 16th.
And that's been the biggest difference in this game tonight. And the reason they haven't been able to hang in is when you're not shooting the ball well, which they haven't all year, you've got to take care of the ball as Paul makes down a mid-range jumper.
Chris Paul always grabs the game by the throat in the fourth quarter. And he just did it again right there. Timeout.
Research shows that people remember ads with young people having a good time. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance, here's a pool party.
Look what I brought!
Liberty Mutual! They customize your home insurance!
So you only pay for what you need. Young people having a good time with insurance. Young people, good times, insurance.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
The redesigned Corona Slim can, named after yours truly. Slim is one of my old nicknames. You better ask somebody. Might as well call them Snoop cans. You like that?
I'm going to earn 30% on dining, including takeout with Chase Freedom Unlimited. That's a lot of cash back. Are you going to stop me? Oh, I'm almost there. Too late. Boom. Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited with no annual fee. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
Sledecho.
New and existing customers get up to $800 off the Google Pixel 7 Pro with eligible trade-in.
We get to celebrate being together.
Tell a joke, share stories.
What everybody has done over the past year.
The togetherness of that moment.
Just really celebrating each other.
Order slices and steaks and a 20-ounce Mountain Dew at Little Caesars and get 2 pizzas in 1. Dual double XP for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That's a two-tastic, two-nominal. Unlock dual double XP with a Call of Duty combo or Mountain Dew at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
The best professional wrestling company in the entire world. It feels good to be all elite.
We have ascended to the top and we don't look down.
This is not a game. This is my life.
We have proven that there are levels to this.
No one can get in our way.
Nothing can kill our passion.
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite at 8 on TBS and anytime on the app.
It is so good to be back, y'all.
Some things never change. Oh no. You're still my all-time favorite.
This is must-see TV.
Are you not entertained?
Way too much fun telling you we're done.
Best show on television. What do you think, Jeff?
Yes, we are. Curry for the record. It's good.
made threes tonight, taking advantage of Minnesota playing bigger and those four men not being able to get out on him. 26 points on the night. He's lighting it up. Phoenix up 8.
In this fourth quarter, Minnesota has outscored the Phoenix Suns 15-12. But since the starters have come back in, Paul and Cameron Johnson along with Bridges and Biombo, 9-3 the Suns with the starters back in there. Gobert is out.
I think Monty Williams had to go back to his starters a couple of minutes earlier than he would have liked, but their bench was just getting destroyed by Minnesota.
Anthony Edwards knocked away Bridges again. He's done it again. He stepped out of bounds. What an effort.
They will not get a new 24 unless they're going to say Bridges had possession. I do not believe that he did. No, and the shot clock will be set at 3.
Minnesota's bench tonight has outscored the Suns bench 35-24. And Edwards has it, and Shaman is out. And a long three, desperation with the heave, and a shot clock violation.
This is where the Suns are so good. Monty Williams said to Stephanie Reddy on a quarter interview, well, we're pretty good also. And they are, and one of the big reasons is Chris Paul keeps his team organized, knows where the ball has to go, and gets it to the right people. They execute very well and get very good shots when it counts.
Prince taller on Paul. Shamet. Johnson, shot clock at 7. Shamet against Edwards. Danson. Oh, it's knocked away by Edwards with great defense and picked up by Russell in the lead. Too strong from Russell to the Ant-Man.
That's really tough. Just outstanding defense by Anthony Edwards. And then to get that stop and throw it away again. You don't need to hit home runs to get back into the game. You don't need to be the Philadelphia Phillies. You can hit singles and work your way back into this game. As we heard Chris Finch say, possession by possession, you can't give the ball away. The turnovers killing the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Paul, what a pass. Johnson, three! Bullseye! Cameron Johnson with his 7th three-point hit tonight.
Well, he's on fire, but that pass by Chris Paul off the dribble, right on target. You don't get passes that good when you're warming up before the game.
Just perfect. Carl Anthony Towns dancing with Biombo. Shot clock at 2. Here comes Prince. Backpedaling for a 3. Got it at the other end. He's got 5.
3-point shooting both ways has really turned around from the first half. The Suns shooting a lot more threes than they normally do. Over half their shots from 3 tonight.
Biombo with a soft hook. And that was right over Carl Anthony Towns. He's got it. 8 points.
But again, that pass coming from Chris Paul, getting him the ball in the paint.
Paul with 11 assists, the missed shot right there. Paul, no turnovers last 2 games, and 26 assists. Incredible. Bridges with a reversal. Going up on the other side, and a timeout by Minnesota. The starters come in and make a difference for the Suns. Chris Paul with a laser pass, one-handed, and Johnson rings up a 3.
When it comes to NBA basketball, the action is non-stop next level. And NBA League Pass gives you more. Stream more live games, get more expert analysis, more camera angles, more classic games, more incredible action, all the way you want. NBA League Pass. Subscribe today and stream more.
Check off all the tech on your list with great prices all season long. Shop Black Friday deals right now at Best Buy.
37-year-old 12-time All-Star Chris Paul. Look what he's done over the last 2 games. 27 with not a single turnover, Steph. Unbelievable.
It truly is, Kevin. And we spoke with Monty Williams before the game. I asked him specifically about the play of Chris Paul to start this season and all of the assists that he's garnering in his age and how good he is. Monty just said, you feel it when you're around him. I don't even try to explain it anymore. And then after some thought, he finally offered up, it's his care factor that allows him to excel like he does. He compared him to Tim Duncan.
High praise, Johnson. Cam Johnson just picked up a foul. Chris Paul is only averaging 9 points a game. That is a career low. But his assists are right there. He leads the league. He won the title last year. He is razor sharp. Edwards, 2. Rebound, Cam Johnson.
Well, we've seen it tonight. Chris Paul, another bad shooting guy, really struggling here early in the year. 3 for 10, 0 for 4. But we've seen who's taken control of this game. It's been Chris Paul. He's making every play. Made the one pull-up.
Look at that pass. Johnson gets it. Bridges, 1-5. It's an 18-6 run since the starters came back in for Phoenix. They got nothing back in. That 3 is good. Torian Prince with another 3 back-to-back triples for him. Give him 8.
It's become a shooter's game now here in the second half.
Chris Paul, he's in double figures with 11 points and 12 assists and 7 rebounds.
Phoenix has done a great job. Great pass by Gobert.
Rejection by Johnson. Karl Anthony Towns inside in a Geno 2. 18 for Cat.
Phoenix has done just a great job of putting Karl Anthony Towns defensively into really difficult situations.
Paul Frank. It's a 3 for Chris Paul. And his first tonight, 1 of 5.
He's only 5 for 12, but 3 of those buckets in the fourth quarter, plus the assists. He has taken over this game. He's gotten a lot of help from Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges, but he has taken over this game.
Noel by Paul. Biombo with another block. He's got 4. It's vacuumed in by Chris Paul. He finds Shamit. Biombo trying to dig it out. Karl Anthony Towns picks it up. Out to Edwards in the corner. Prince, a 3. And he hit 2 in a row and missing right there in a Cam Johnson rebound. And that may be it. They look exhausted.
They were going to put Booker back in the game, wise. But with this 14-point lead, they just sent him back to the bench. This is why Phoenix is such a good fourth quarter team. Their defense is outstanding, and Chris Paul takes over.
On the move, and he's carried it. Palm the ball, and when you've got a guy like Paul, and you give him the keys to the fourth quarter, Monty Williams knows there's nothing to say to him. He just runs it as he goes along and makes his own calls on the floor.
And there's his turnover, Kevin, that it's been so long in coming with all those assists. So now we can have an assist-to-turnover ratio. 27-1 over the last few games.
Isn't that amazing?
And now Chris Paul just picked up a technical foul. Didn't like the call that gave him that one turnover. And so he's going to get a technical foul on that one.
Someday he'll be in Springfield. And he said something. And they quickly blew it right there. Trey Mannix teed him up. Karl Anthony Towns at the line. Technical shot with 65 seconds to go. Watch the carry. You see it here, Coach?
Yes.
Yep.
You see it, but, and I'm sure this is what Chris Paul is saying, I'm going to say 3/4 at least, if not more than that, they don't call. So that, I think, is what frustrates them. If you're going to call those carries, call it all the time.
Shot by Carl Anthony Towns. From here, it looked like he had a toe on the line. They've called it a 3 on the floor. It's Bridges. Cam Johnson in the corner. Shannon with a 3. Landry Shamet. Towns again beyond Bobert and 2 for Kent. Claws his way for 24. It was a foul on Towns, number 4.
Well, I'll tell you, the starting lineup for Phoenix, and throw Landry Shamet in there because he came in for Booker very quickly when they went back to the starters and Booker got his 5th. But that starting lineup came back into a 2-point game and just took over and put this game away.
Quick foul. Ball was going the other way. That goes on Prince. Torian Prince picks it up. Number 4 on him. Since Chris Paul has come back in the game, he has scored 7 points. He's gone 3 of 3 from the floor. He has 3 assists and a couple rebounds.
Yeah, but he has a turnover and missed a free throw.
Yeah,
Kevin,
I
come
know
on.
it. I know it. He'll get mad.
Let's not act like this guy's perfect.
He is number 3 all-time in assists.
Imagine that. Over 11,000 assists.
Just incredible.
Well, they call him the point god for a reason. And Minnesota took a timeout.
12-point lead for the Suns. 36 seconds to go here in Phoenix on TNT.
It's important to have a say in what is going on in the world around me.
It's time for you to call the shots.
It's important for your voice to be heard.
But to make your point, you need to get in the game.
It all starts with voting. It puts people in place to change some of the dynamics.
Democracy absolutely depends on voting.
These are your rights, and it's important that you take advantage of them.
You make an impact more than you would know. Make your voice. Get in the game. Vote.
This holiday season, give your family the gift that keeps on going.
For very own Energizer Bunnies?
Energizer Ultimate Lithium. The #1 longest lasting AA battery.
A breakfast croissant plus seasoned potatoes for $3, and they're redshirting you?
It's just a standard work shirt.
Hey, way to stay humble, man.
Thank you, Rich.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Well, when we get here in Phoenix, we'll go back to our studios for Inside the NBA, presented by Kia with our Hall of Fame foursome. Decorated crew, led by Ernie Johnson. And they'll take you the rest of the way tonight and talk about a Chicago win in Brooklyn, the change of coaches, a lot of turbulence certainly with that franchise right now. 36 seconds to go.
And they'll also be talking about another loss for the Golden State Warriors. 3-5 to start this year. A fully healthy Golden State Warriors team at 3-5.
Edwards a 3, Johnson to close, and Ant got it. Anthony Edwards with 24 points and another 3. He's got 5 of them tonight. 24, matching the 24 of Towns.
Phoenix has got to be aware of the clock here to get the ball over.
It was just out of bounds. Here comes Booker back in.
And now Monty Williams will take a timeout. I don't think I've ever seen 2 timeouts in a double-figure game in the last 30 seconds.
Until tonight.
I wish I could be tuning this holiday.
Some time with Oscar would be nice. Hanging at the cafeteria,
Causing trouble,
running around the ship,
lying through my teeth.
defending my crew in emergency meetings, especially Oscar. It's my guy.
It'll be chaos. June won't suspect a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm wishing for.
Oscar. I'm not following you.
Rated T for teen.
Jameson, the smooth triple distilled whiskey knows when people
I guess you really had to be there.
just get you. That's when this spark just happens. So pull up a chair. There's always a seat for you at the table. Jameson, widen the circle.
Flamin' hot, cheddar and sour cream. Flamin' hot, cheddar and sour cream. Flamin' hot, cheddar and sour cream. Genius.
Introducing Ruffles, flaming hot cheddar and sour cream. Own your ridges.
So 24 seconds to go. 18 to shoot. 9-point lead for the Phoenix Suns, who have led by 18, and it got as close as 2. And then the starters came off the bench, and they took the game over for Phoenix.
The starters have dominated Minnesota's starters all night. Monty Williams took this time out so he can advance the ball and not have to fight getting the ball over in 3 seconds.
So Booker will be held by Anthony Edwards. Minnesota tonight shooting 42% from the floor to the 46% shooting for the Phoenix Suns. The Suns have taken 43 threes tonight, the third time this season they have shot 40-plus three-point attempts in a game.
But, you know, it's interesting. On other games, they don't shoot hardly at all. They came into the game 22nd in the NBA in three-point attempts at just over 32 a game. So they've been really up and down, but I think it's indicative of an offense that just takes what is there. They don't decide we're going to shoot a certain number of threes. They're going to run their offense and take the big shots that present themselves.
Reed allowed to go in and lay it up gently. 13 off the bench for Reed. Final seconds. The Suns will be 5-0 at home. Unbeaten. 5th consecutive win for the Suns, who go to 6-1. The Timberwolves will go to 500, 4 up and 4 down, and on the road, 1-2, a second consecutive loss. They got Milwaukee back in the Twin Cities on Friday. In what was, in a lot of people's view, the first real test for the Timberwolves this season against one of the elite teams in the NBA in Phoenix.
Absolutely, and they hung in there for large parts of the game, but mainly because of the bench and Phoenix's bench not playing well.
Let's send it over to Stephanie Redding.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Okay, you had the nickname the point god, but you were a mere mortal at the end there. You finally got a turnover. 2 straight games with 0 turnovers and all of those assists that you had.
It's a terrible call.
I'm not going to give you that opportunity,
I'm
Chris.
saying, the ref said if he could dribble like that, he'd play in the league.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna let you leave it there. We don't want you to get in trouble. Let's talk a little bit about what happened in the fourth quarter when the starters came back in the game. Your coach is very confident in your fourth quarter abilities. Tell us why.
We just been together for a while. Got the ball, move the ball. I hadn't made a shot forever, but we got to keep shooting. That's what you do.
And then when you do make the comeback, you turn things around. Why is this team special?
I mean, we just play unselfish. You know, we got a star in Devin Booker who doesn't care how many points he gets on a given night. We play .5 basketball, you know, make the next pass, try to get a great shot, not just a good shot, and it's a fun team to be around.
Thank you. It was a fun pleasure to watch.
Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna get fined.
That's Chris Paul, who has put together his second consecutive double-double. The other night against Houston here, he had 10 points and 15 assists. And tonight, against the Minnesota Timberwolves, 15 points, 12 assists. Over the last 2 games, only 1 turnover. He was terrific when it counted. Our producer tonight, Tommy Heights, and our director, Andrew Greathouse. Associate director, Jason Ingram. Production assistants by Jeffrey Gordon, Kian Grissom, and Carlton Griffin. Our statistician, Brian Taylor. Now for Stephanie Reddy and Stan Van Gundy. Kevin Harlan saying goodnight from Phoenix and taking you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The NBA is back, and with FanDuel, this season's looking better than ever. Because right now, new customers get a no-sweat first bet and get up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. Plus, all customers get 3 months of NBA League Pass with a $5 bet from America's #1 sportsbook. That's right. Not only do you get a no-sweat first bet, you can also watch NBA League Pass on us. Make every moment more with FanDuel.
The NBA is BACK, meaning everyone everywhere is about to go OMF.
Time for another run.
No sleep till repeat.
We don't have too much time for a history lesson.
Yes, we do.
This is season 76.
Try 7. Brand new year, same old hope.
It's our year.
Nah, this is our year.
What's happening next is happening now. And this game isn't leaving anybody behind.
In Los Angeles, a car is everything.
This game is cold.
You can't deliver, you're done.
Oh my God.
Welcome to the game. $1 Million Wheels. All new Mondays at 10 on TNT.
Surprised you no sugar. You're so Wakanda.
Hey, I'm trying to study.
Our fridge is a portal to Wakanda.
Okay. Every year, millions of people find a health plan at healthcare.gov during open enrollment. So they can enjoy more visits, have more meet and greets, and have less to worry about. With the new law, 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 a month or less with financial help. Feel like a million and find your plan during open enrollment. Healthcare.gov is here for millions like you.
It's Studio J, where we never close.
What time?
You inside the NBA.
Oh my God!
It's 12:40 here in the East. Why the look of dismay and shock?
Anytime you go to work one day and still working the next day.
Boom! You've been doing for the last.
Yeah, and I don't like it there.
You just decided.
That should be an automatic cutoff. You can never be at work over.
I agree with you.
Thank you, Kenny.
You cannot start on the 1st and end up on the 2nd. I think that is a real.
Thank you, Ernie. Thank you, Kenny.
We'll leave them and leave those new extensions behind. Just
It's a 5 or 6 hour
I'll
work
take your
night
check,
for you.
When it goes over 2 days.
Oh,
Yeah. Nobody in America, you should never have to work 2 days in a row.
we have it bad here, folks. Thank you so much for all of your concern.
I want to shout out to the makeup girl, Bridget.
His name is not Bridget, but
Bridget, I love you. Happy birthday.
Hey, Bridget, happy birthday.
Hey, we got that Minnesota Phoenix highlight loaded up and ready to go? Thankfully, we do. Anthony Edwards, where'd he go to school?
The Dogs.
Yes, he
Ooh,
did.
boy, Ernie, I want to be in Athens, Georgia this Saturday.
That's going to be a ball game right there when Georgia beats
Gonna be a barn-burner.
Devin Booker.
I'm trying to be in Houston, Texas. I want to see Jackson State versus TSU. Ooh.
Booker again.
Boy, it's so tough.
Big night for Cameron Johnson.
Oh, yes.
So here, see, Ernie, that's actually one of the problems right there with this big lineup. One of those guys trying to guard him.
And he didn't let them go.
He did not let, because look, you know, Kenny, you know, your eyes will light up like Christmas tree. You see a big guy trying to
Get
go.
3 for 2 every time. I choose 4s if they let me go.
They had trouble defending that three-pointer, did they not?
Well, that's because they got 2 7-footers out there like idiots. Nice trade.
Oh, bully ball.
Oh, good of it.
Mikal Bridges inside. Chris Paul has 27 assists and 1 turnover in his last 2 games. 27 and 1.
And that was a bad call, he said.
Look at that.
Take the time.
It's only one big in the game. Then.
They had an 18-point lead in the third quarter. Minnesota whittled that down.
Yeah, but
they got even closer.
Yeah, you never thought they were going to win, though.
But they pulled within 2. They had
I know, but then you know what Money did? He put his actual starters back in the game. They made that run against no starters out there for the Suns.
8 minutes to go. It's a 4-point game, Chuck.
Oh. Yeah, I'm saying he went to the starters and same thing right there.
They're going to guard this guy.
Cameron Johnson, 29, season high.
Rotate. Oh, slow poke.
Slow mo.
Same thing.
Slow
Same thing.
CP3.
There he is. 4-3 matchup.